A very good morning, dear students. I hope you all are fit and fine at your homes. Welcome back to English class. Children, open your English textbook, page number 35. Enrichment Activities 1, based on your Unit 1 to Unit 3. Yes, children, the boy and the cookies. So, children, tell me what is meant by enrichment activity. Yes, we have learned in our previous class that an enrichment activity can be any activity that promotes critical thinking, listening, memorization, visualization and concentration. Yes, children, so these enrichment activities are based on your units 1 to unit 3. Okay, what you have learned from your unit 1, unit 2, unit 3. Yes, this enrichment activity is based on that units. Yes, unit 1 to unit 3. Yes, children. So in this enrichment activities, we are going to learn about a story about a boy. Yes, children. So we have learned this in our previous class. So children, in today's class, first we will recall what we have learned in our previous class. Yes, in our last class, then we will continue this story. Okay, in today's class. So children, tell me what we have learned in the last class. Yes, we have learned about a boy. Yes, children. So in the last class, we have learned about a boy who loved to eat cookies. Yes, who loved to eat cookies. So children, as we all know that what is meant by cookies? Cookies means a sweet flat dish like biscuits. Okay, so his father and mother asked him not to have too many. Whose father? Yes, that boy's father and mother. Yes, ask him not to have too many, not to eat too many cookies. But whenever you saw him, he had cookies in his hands. Who had cookies in his hands? Yes, that boy who really loved to eat cookies, no? Yes, he had cookies in his hands, in his pockets, and in mouth. So when he woke up, yes, he ate cookies. He ate them while reading, while playing, while walking. Who? Yes, that boy who dearly loved to eat cookies. So children, his father, his mother, all ask him not to have too many cookies because we already know, children, that having too many cookies, having too many chocolates are not safe for our health. Yes, so children, this is bad for our health. So children, here, but whenever we saw him, he had cookies in his hand, in his pockets and his mouth. So when he woke up, he ate cookies. He ate them while reading. Who? That boy who loved to eat cookies. So while playing also he ate cookies, and while walking, while sleeping, yes, he always ate cookies. So he always asked for cookies from mom, dad, grandpa, grandma, uncle, aunt, sister. So children, everyone was worried. Yes, because having too many cookies, too many chocolates are not good for our health, isn't it? Yes, तो बच्चों क्या आप भी इतने सारे कुकीज़ खाते हो? यस, आप भी अगर इतने सारे चॉकलेट्स एक साथ, अगर आप दिन में सोते वक्त, जागते वक्त, खेलते वक्त, अगर आप इतने सारे कुकीज़, इतने सारे चॉकलेट्स अगर आप खाएंगे, तो इट इज़ नॉट गुड फॉर योर हेल्थ, isn't it? So children, one day what happened? Let's see. Okay, so let's continue this story. So children, one day happened. I will read the para. What you have to do, put your finger on the line and listen to me carefully. Okay, so one day he was alone in the house. His family had gone to the market. He did not go with them because he wanted to eat all the cookies in the jar kept on the shelf in the kitchen. So children, one day what happened, do you know? So that boy was alone in the house and the boy's family had gone to the market, so he did not go with them. Do you know why? Because he wanted to eat all the cookies in the jar kept on the shelf in the kitchen. So children, पता है आपको क्या हुआ? एक दिन क्या हुआ? उस बॉय के सारे फैमिली मेंबर्स मार्केट को चले गए, लेकिन आपको पता है वो लड़का, द बॉय, यस, वो उनके साथ मार्केट में नहीं गया. क्यों नहीं गया? क्योंकि उसको सब कुकीज़ एक साथ सभी खाने थे. यस, तो वो उनके साथ मार्केट नहीं गया. यस, क्योंकि उसको कुकीज़ खानी थी. Yes, so let's see what happened, children. He hopped, skipped and jumped to the kitchen and climbed on a stool and picked up the jar of cookies. You should have seen his eyes. They were bright with joy. He put his hand inside the jar and tried to take as many cookies as he could. As he struggled to take out many cookies at once, his hand got stuck. He pulled and pulled, but his hands would not come. Yes, he pulled and pulled, but his hand would not come out. He was very scared now and his hands were hurting. Then he tried to pull out his hand very hard and slipped from the stool and fell on the floor. The glass jar shattered into pieces. There were cookies everywhere, mixed with broken pieces of glass. Now he could not have even one cookie. He started to cry and understood that he should not be greedy. So children, he hopped. Who? Yes, that boy. Yes, who loved to eat cookies. He hopped, skipped and jumped to the kitchen and climbed on a stool and picked up the jar of cookies. तो बच्चों, जैसे आप भी अगर अपने किचन में जाओ, अगर कोई चीज़ आपके मम्मा ने ऊपर रखा हुआ, तो आप क्या करते हो? पहले जंप करते हो, फिर स्टूल लेते हो, उसके ऊपर चढ़ के आप उसको लेने की कोशिश करते हो. यस, करते हो ना? तो ऐसे ही hopped, he skipped and jumped to the kitchen and climbed on a stool and picked up the jar of cookies. But you should have seen his eyes. He was very happy. Yes, they were bright with joy. He was very happy that he thinks that he is going to eat all the cookies alone. Yes, so he put his hand inside the jar. Who, children? Who put his hand inside the jar? Yes, that boy who dearly loved to eat cookies. He puts his hand in the jar and tried to take as many as cookies he could. वो क्या करता है? जार में अपना हैंड डालता है, जितने भी एक साथ जितने आ सके उतने लेने की कोशिश करता है. कौन? दैट बॉय हु डियरली लव टू ईट कुकीज़. सो एज ही स्ट्रगल्ड टू टेक आउट मैनी कुकीज़ एट वंस, हिज हैंड गॉट स्टक. इतने सारे कुकीज़ एक साथ लेने को जब वो हाथ उसने जब डाला तो उसका हाथ क्या हो गया? उस जार में स्टक हो गया. यस, नाउ ही वॉज वेरी स्केर्ड. यस चिल्ड्रन, so he pulled and pulled, but his hand would not come out. So what he did, children? He pulled and pulled, but what happened? His hand did not come out because the jar is very small. Yes, so children, he was very scared. Scared means डर जाना. So वो बहुत डर गया क्योंकि उसका हाथ कहाँ पे स्टक हो गया था? उस जार में स्टक हो गया था. Yes, so now his hands were hurting. Then he tried to pull out his hands and very hard and slipped from the stool and fell on the floor. So what happened, children? He tried a lot, but what happened? Yes, he slipped from the stool and fell on the floor. बहुत कोशिश करने के बाद भी उसका हाथ क्या हुआ? उस जार से नहीं निकला. फिर वो स्टूल से गिर गया और ज़मीन पे धड़ाम से गिर पड़ा. So children, the glass jar shattered into 2 pieces. There were cookies everywhere mixed with broken pieces of glass. Now he could not have even one cookie. Yes, children, so he started to cry and understood that he should not be greedy. Greedy means lalchi. Yes, children, in Hindi we called it lalchi. So he realized that he should not be greedy. अगर वो लालच में अगर इतना लालची होके अगर उसको पाने की कोशिश करेगा तो चोट किसको पहुंचेगी? उसको खुद को ही पहुंचेगी. Yes children, so what you understand from this activity? Yes, so children, we should not be greedy. Yes, if we greedy, then we cannot achieve anything in our life. Yes children, so here see, उसको एक भी कुकीज़ खाने को नहीं मिला. यस, अब उसने इतनी लालच की कि उसने वो अपनी कुकीज़ किसी से भी नहीं शेयर करता था. यस, वो अपनी कुकीज़ किसी से शेयर करता था नहीं, बिल्कुल भी वो अपनी कुकीज़ नहीं शेयर करता था. वो खुद अकेला खाना चाहता था, वो लालची था. यस, सो चिल्ड्रन, इसीलिए उसको कुछ भी नहीं मिला. यस, जब वो जार गिर गया तो उसके सारे पीसेस क्या हो गए? कुकीज़ के साथ मिक्स हो गए. Now he cannot eat that cookies, isn't it? So there were cookies everywhere mixed with broken pieces of glass. So now he could not have even one cookie, children. So see what happened with him? Yes, because he was so greedy. Yes, children. So he started to cry and understood that he should not be greedy. So children, we should not be greedy at all. If we are greedy, then means we cannot achieve anything in our life. Yes children, so greediness is very bad thing, so we should not be greedy. Okay, so what we have learned from this enrichment activity? Yes children, we should not be greedy. Yes children, so I hope you understood this story. Yes children, and I hope that you learned from this story that we should not be greedy. Yes children, okay, now the story is over. Enrichment activity is over. So children, in the next class we will discuss the question answers. Okay, so till then, stay home, stay safe. Yes children, so now enrichment activity is over. So children, what you have to do, you have to underline the difficult words. Okay, and then have to write its meaning in both languages, in Hindi, in Kannada, or in English also. Okay children, so till then, stay home, stay safe. The next we will continue in our next class. Okay, thank you.